There we go. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel for today's mukbang and fast food review. Thank you to all who have been subscribing. We have now broken 100. We have over 100 subscribers. As of today, we've got 103. So thank you to everybody who has subscribed to the channel. If you are watching this and are not subscribed, please do that. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell when we add new videos and when we go live like we are today. If you're watching this video after it's live streamed and it's on the replay, be sure to like the video and comment down below in the comments section. We're going to ask a few minutes a poll question, and you can answer the poll question, or you can just add your own comments, whatever's on your mind. Just keep it appropriate, because this is a family-friendly channel, and also try to keep it something related to food. We want it to be appropriate to what we're here for, and right now this channel is dedicated to fast food reviews, mukbangs, enjoying food together, and comparing food from different fast food places, and some of their new products and promotions they have out there and stuff like that. So anyway, thank you once again to everybody who has subscribed. Also you can hit the share button and share this with your friends, and let them know that that this channel's here. And we just did a giveaway. I had promised a long time ago that when we reach 100 subscribers that I would give away a free Star Wars trade paperback. I gave that away this past week to a random subscriber, and the winner was Silly Big Man. And so congratulations to him for winning the drawing for the free Star Wars trade paperback. The reason why I chose the Star Wars trade paperback was because at the time we were doing reactions and reviews of TV shows and movies, specifically science fiction, stuff like Star Wars, Star Trek, that kind of stuff. And so I had promised back then I'd do it. So when we hit 100 subscribers last week, I kept the promise, and I went ahead and drew out a name from my list of subscribers. So once we reach 500 subscribers, then we'll do another drawing, and I will send something free to a random subscriber at that time. So make sure you're subscribed so that you are eligible for that. And again, share this with your friends so that we can reach 500 subs as soon as possible and have that drawing. And then I will send out something probably related to food, maybe a gift certificate to one of an option of food places. Maybe I'll do a poll of some favorite fast food places, or maybe I'll just keep it till I'll just keep it nondescript until we reach that goal. Then when we reach the 500 goals, I'll draw out a name and then let that person choose what place I send them a gift certificate to. And so it'll be, that's probably the best way to do it, is let them choose where they want to eat. So anyway, once we reach 500 subscribers, we will do another drawing, and I will send a free gift certificate for fast food of their choice to the subscriber that wins. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. We're going to do another one today. We did a poll, of course, here on Facebook, or on YouTube, and also on my Facebook channel, and over where they wanted me to eat this week. And right now we're eating fish, and the reason is because it is Lenten season, which is the several weeks leading up to Easter, and a lot of religions, different denominations of Christian groups, they give up something for Lenten season, some kind of food or whatever. And one of the big ones in the Catholic Church is they will eat nothing but fish. I think it's just one day a week. And so they have their famous fish fries, where they have everybody come in and they fry up a whole bunch of fish, and you get maybe an all-you-can-eat sort of thing for a certain price, a certain donation or whatever. And they do that on Friday nights during Lenten season leading up to Easter. And so in honor of Lenten season, right now we are doing fish. And so I gave some options of where I was going to eat today. And among the two polls, the one on Facebook and YouTube, the winner for today was Long John Silver's. It got 57% of the vote, and then 43% went to other, which they were recommending other places other than the ones that I had listed as choices. Some of those were Coleman's Fish. I mentioned that, I think last week, that Coleman's Fish has really good fish. But the problem with that is it's one of these things where you have to order it. They've got a factory, like a place where they have the fish and they process it and everything, and they sell it. But I don't think they have any of those around here. And I certainly don't know of any fast food places that sell Coleman's Fish. And so that's going to be a tough one for me to be able to do on a Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock, on the go in my vehicle like this. So Coleman's Fish, while it is really good fish, it's hard for me to do on my Sunday afternoon live stream for that reason. Another recommendation was Firehouse Fish Fries. A lot of the local fire departments will have their fish fries just like the Catholic churches do. And somebody recommended I go to one of those. The problem is I couldn't find any local fire departments that were having a fish fry today or on any Sunday afternoon. Usually they'll have their fish fries on Saturdays. That doesn't work for us because we do our live stream every Sunday at 2 p.m. And if they're not open at 2 p.m. on a Sunday afternoon, they're not doing it, then obviously I can't do it for the live stream. So that one's out too, unless we happen to find a place locally where they are doing one on Sundays at 2 p.m. where I can actually do the live stream of eating it and review it for you. And then somebody else recommended gas station nachos. We're not doing the nachos right now, but I will keep that in mind as soon as Easter is over and we've finished doing the fish reviews. I promise I will at some point soon do a review of gas station food. And so we'll check the different local gas stations and maybe compare some of the different fast food that you can get on the go at some gas stations. Because I know a lot of people are traveling, and when you're on the go, that's basically why fast food is here. It's for people on the go that need something real fast. And the nice thing about gas station food is it's hot and ready. You can go in and get it right off the griller or whatever they have there. Sometimes out of the cooler if you want to pop it in the microwave for a minute or whatever. But it's something that you can access quickly and be able to eat on the go. And so while fast food is typically recognized as your fast food chains like McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, etc., certainly gas stations, what they offer would be considered fast food in my opinion. So we'll go ahead and get those in the mix too. But anyway, that was 43% of the vote went to other, and those were some of the options that made that up. But Long John Silver's won with 57% of the vote. So today we're eating at Long John Silver's. Now I saw some reviews online on YouTube where people were surprised to hear of Long John Silver's. It's apparently a chain that's disappearing. It's not very popular anymore, and it's hard to find it. And some of the videos I saw where people go in, they looked like ghost town type places. There was nobody there. They weren't busy, and a lot of people that lived close by didn't even realize they were still open. And so I guess around the country, Long John Silver's is fading away. Not so in Marietta, here in Marietta, Ohio. And the location where I'm at right now is 317 Pike Street in Marietta. And so I pulled in today. I've been commenting on the videos I've done recently, like, for example, Burger King and Wendy's and some of the pizza places. I would pull in an order, and they would have my order in my hand quickly. And, there wasn't a long wait. Today it was a little bit different. They were busy. When I pulled into the parking lot, there was not a single parking space open except for one. The handicap parking space was open. The rest of the store, the parking spaces for the store was completely filled up. And so I don't know about the rest of the country, but here in Marietta, Ohio, they were hopping today. And I'm comparing it to same time of the week, Sunday afternoons, between 1:30 and 2 p.m. as I'm getting the food prepared for this. When I went to Burger King, when I went to Wendy's, when I went to some of the pizza places, Domino's and Papa John's and Kentucky Fried Chicken and Captain D's, as I went to these places, they weren't that busy. I pull in and there's maybe one car ahead of me. Maybe. Sometimes there's not even that. And I place my order, and when I get to the drive-through window, they hand it to me. It's ready. Very quick. But Long John's Silver's today was hopping. The inside was full, and the drive-through was backed up. In addition to every single parking space except for the handicap space was full. And on the other side of the parking lot, there are some spots reserved for delivery, where you call in ahead of time or use your app or whatever, and you pull in there to wait to pick up your food. Those were full as well. There were cars there with people sitting in it, waiting for them to bring out their food. So I don't know what's going on in the rest of the country, but here in my hometown, Long John Silver's appears to be alive and well and thriving. At least if today is representative of the rest of the week and the rest of the year round, I don't know. But I'm comparing, 1:30 p.m. on a Sunday afternoon to other locations at 1:30 p.m. on a Sunday afternoon. Same time of day, same town, same street. In fact, this street here, Pike Street, a lot of these locations are right along this street. And so same street, same time of day, this place is hopping. So anyway, I went ahead and ordered the fish, chicken, and shrimp sampler. And normally I don't do that. I will, pick the fish or the chicken, or maybe a combination of the two, and I very rarely get the shrimp because fish and chicken are my favorite. Probably when it comes to Long John's and Captain D's and stuff like that, fish would probably be my favorite, and chicken being a close second. But for the sake of variety today, so that I'd have something to show you guys instead of just one item, I got the sampler, which includes, it's a number 11 on their menu, and it includes fish, chicken, and shrimp, and it also comes with 2 sides. And for sides, you had option of fries, coleslaw, green beans, rice. I think they had mashed potatoes too was an option. They may have even had mac and cheese as an option. But anyway, what I chose for my sides, I decided to get French fries because I've been comparing the fries from some of the other fast food places, and I wanted to compare these guys' fries with theirs. And also I got coleslaw as my second side. I do like coleslaw, and I'm interested to see how their coleslaw holds up compared to some of the better coleslaw I've had and some of the coleslaw that I've had that hasn't been that great. And then I got tartar sauce and shrimp sauce on the side because you never know what kind of sauces you're going to need. I passed on the ketchup for the fries. Normally I would get ketchup, but in order to be consistent, I did not eat ketchup with the other fries that I've tried when doing these reviews. So for the sake of consistency, I passed on the fries. So that's what we got today. We got the fish, chicken, and shrimp platter with sides of fries and coleslaw. And here's the thing. The total price for all this, that's 3 different kinds of food, seafood, plus 2 sides. And I passed on the drink. You could get a drink also, but I passed on that because I'm not drinking colas because of my health. But for all that, it's $12.69 was the total. $12.69. Now that may seem a little bit high for fast food, but remember, we're in the middle of this where the fast food prices are sky high. Some of the places that we've tried recently, the fast food places, Wendy's and Burger King, for example, when I went through and got a meal there, they were in the ballpark of $20. They were everywhere from $25, from $19 to like $22, $23. And so, $13. Thank you, Joel, for commenting. $13 isn't bad at all. Not in today's economy. In today's economy, that's a great price. So, I guess what's left now is to go ahead and try it out. See what we got. So if you're going just by price, that sounds like a bargain to me. Well, here we go. This is the little comes in. Here it says Long John Silver's on it. You can see the logos. There's a bunch of stuff written on here. We put the all in coleslaw. That's cute. Yeah, dad joke. The world is your hush puppy, tender and flaky. Sees every moment. SEAS. Little wordplay there. Yeah, they're playing on the dad jokes here. So you know that generation would probably enjoy these kind of like I would. Some of the younger viewers might be rolling your eyes and like, oh, here we go with the dad jokes. But anyway, let's go ahead and open it up and see what we got. Here we'll open, and here's their breaded seafood items. Let's see if you can see in that. Okay, we've got, looks like here's a piece of chicken. You can tell it's a little bit thinner. See, it's just like a long chicken strip. There should be two of those. I just see one. Maybe that's just supposed to be one. But anyway, there's one piece of chicken. There's two pieces of fish. And here it's got the triangle shape. That's how you can tell it from the chicken just by looking at it. And it's breaded. Looks good from the outside. It's you know, thin batter on it. If you can see it up close there, the batter's thin on it compared to, I'm sorry, I keep hitting this. I got a pop-up when it keeps coming up. Compared to the chicken, it's got a little bit thicker and crispier batter on it. See the thickness of the batter on the chicken. Okay, and then here's what one of the shrimp looks like. And they've got a, by the way, they've got a special here on the jumbo shrimp for $6. I forget, it said on the sign how much they were, how many was in it. But anyway, jumbo shrimp for $6. Here's what the shrimp looks like. And hush puppies. Here's one of the hush puppies. So we got two pieces of fish, piece of chicken, two hush puppies, and three pieces of shrimp and French fries. And here's what the fries look like. These are floppy fries. They look like the standard thick French fries. And yes, this is floppy. And so it's not going to be overly done. So if you like your thighs, if you like your fries thin and crispy, this isn't the fries for you. These fries, yeah, their hush puppies are great. Yes, thank you, Joel. I'm getting ready to find out. It's been years since I've eaten at Long John's, let alone had their hush puppies. So let's go ahead and try them. So to be fair and consistent, I'm going to start them without the sauces. So we'll start with the fry because we're going to compare the fries to the others, and we want to do that while it's warm. Okay, these are long fries. They're nice. There's not a lot of them in here. It's probably less fry amount-wise, less amount of fries than you would get from a medium-sized order, like through one of your fast food places. But that's not the main reason why you come here. The fries is a secondary thing. And so they're not thin and crispy like McDonald's would be. They're more like what you would get at Wendy's or Burger King. Probably more like Wendy's, I'm thinking. They're not crinkled or anything, just straight. Just straight, normal, thick cut French fries. They've got a good flavor to them. They're not overcooked, not undercooked. They're just kind of the plain, like you would get the thick fries. They taste like the thick French fries from anywhere else. Nice solid texture on the inside. It's not like falling apart or anything. They're not like real floppy. Kind of soft, which a lot of people like that. So if that's what you're looking for, this is where you get them. Not a lot of spices on it. You know, like recently, like I think it was Arby's, I was talking about how they had the spices on it that gave it a nice flavor. This just has the plain spices on it, where it doesn't have much additional flavor like you would have the exotic sort of things. I'm going to go ahead and unplug this. There we go. Get rid of that pop-up window. So, now that was a soft one on the inside. And then the other end, not quite as soft. So consistency there is a little bit off. They're not consistent, you know, all the way around. One fry might be a little bit different from another, but that's no problem for me. I don't mind it. No complaints. There you can see a little bit floppy. This one's soft on the inside. An overall average French fry, I would say. If you're going to rate on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say about 5, 5.5. It's just average. It's not bad, not excellent, but they're good fries. Might be able to go ahead and finish up these fries here. I'll hold off on those, come back to them. Okay, let's try a hush puppy. Here you can see what they look like. A little round ball, actually a big round ball. It's breaded on the outside. See that breading on the inside there? I don't know what these are made out of, but some kind of breading. And it's good. Joel was right. These are good. The outside is crunchy. I'll try to get a bite of the inside. Okay, it's soft. Okay. I'm going to take the inside out. See if I can get a good taste of it without the breading. See, it falls apart just like kind of like cornbread would. That just melts in your mouth. It's that soft. But when you bite into it from the outside with the crispy on the outside, you don't notice that, because the crispy outside kind of cancels the softness on the inside. So that's a really good combination there. Soft on the inside, almost melts in your mouth, and you know, like the old Hershey's commercial for like the, what was it, M&M's, milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand, sort of thing. It's kind of like that, real soft. But then when you bite into it with the crispy outside, It's a combination that works together. So again, not my favorite thing. I'm not a huge Hush Puppies fan, but these are good. If you like Hush Puppies, and I do like Hush Puppies, but again, for me, it's just something that average, my personal opinion. Hush Puppies are an average fast food, just like fries are. It's kind of like a side thing. It's not what you come to a store to get. You don't go to a drive-through just to get Hush Puppies. You get something else like sandwich or fish or chicken or whatever, and then you get the fries with it. Same way, you get the Hush Puppies with it. And so it's a good thing as a side. But then again, somebody like Joel commented he loves their Hush Puppies. You might go to Long John Silver's just for their Hush Puppies. But they are good. So, my personal opinion, I'd give these a 4.5 to a 5. And forgive me, those of you that like Hush Puppies. The reason why I went a little bit lower is because I'm not a huge fan of Hush Puppies. They're not that special to me. They're okay, and if you're going to get a side, they're good to get for a side. But I'm not going to come here specifically for Hush Puppies. And so I would give them a 4.5 to a 5. Whereas the fries, I'd be more likely to get the fries than I would the Hush Puppies. Again, my personal preference. Now, that's not to say that the Hush Puppies are worse than the fries. Just my personal preference, I prefer the fries to the Hush Puppies. Now, comparing these fries to some of the other places' fries, they're comparable. They're pretty darn good. These are good fries. I might even bump these up to a 6. These are a 5 or a 6 for these fries. 5.5 to a 6. I'd say these fries deserve at least a 6. Good fries. Okay. And here's the sauces they gave me. I'll go ahead and show you. There's your cocktail sauce. Comes in a little cup. Here's another cocktail sauce. Another cocktail sauce. So there's 3 cocktail sauces, which is comparable to shrimp sauce. Tartar sauces, they come in these little packets you used to get ketchup in. So sauce, and it's got the ingredients listed on here. That's their own special brand. Here's another cocktail sauce. So it looks like they sent 4 cocktail sauces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 packets of the tartar sauce. So I'd say that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 packets of tartar sauce. And there's what it looks like. So I would say that's a decent amount of sauces that they give you. They're not holding back. That ought to be enough to go around for the entire thing. Okay, what should we do first? Let's do the shrimp. We'll open up a cocktail sauce. That opens easy, just peels right back. Here you can see the shrimp sauce looks like. Okay, it's not a strong smell. It's not overbearing, so that's good news for me. I don't like my stuff too spicy. I'm going to try a fry in it just to get a taste of the sauce, just to lick it off. Okay. It's not bad. It's a pretty standard shrimp sauce flavor. And it's mild. It's not overbearing. You can taste the spices in it that they normally have in shrimp sauce. Very good. Okay, ingredients: tomato puree, horseradish, distilled vinegar, corn syrup, salt, soybean oil, dehydrated onion, garlic powder, and then your potassium sorbate, sodium benzoate, and natural flavors. So you can taste the horseradish in it, but they don't have a lot of it. The horseradish is what gives it that little kick. And I mentioned to you on another live stream, I don't know if it was last week or week before, about how my grandfather used to raise horseradish, and it had a real kick to it. And that's the way he liked it. Personally, I can't handle the spicy stuff. I get heartburn from it. So this is about the right amount for me. They have in here. Let's go ahead and try one of these shrimp with the shrimp sauce. It's big. It's a big piece of shrimp. Okay, no complaints on the shrimp. It's good. And it's breaded, so you can see the breading on the outside flaking off. This one I'm going to go ahead and try to bite into it so you can see. The inside. Kind of hard with this camera. But there you can see the shrimp on the inside. It's a big piece of shrimp. And it's good flavor for fast food shrimp. Again, this is a chain, so you're going to get better quality shrimp. Like when you go down to the ocean and find like a seafood restaurant that uses fresh catches daily, sort of thing. But as far as fast food shrimp goes, this is good. And very large pieces. I'm pleasantly surprised, because a lot of times when you go and order shrimp, you get these little baby shrimp sort of things that really aren't much to speak of size-wise. But these are decent size, very good size. No complaints with those. The shrimp's good. Okay, let's open up the tartar sauce here. Okay, now we're going to have a problem because my hands are slippery. Fingers are slippery from handling the food. And I'm going to have trouble opening this. I'm going to use my pen to poke a hole in it. There we go. Now we'll try the fish here without the tartar sauce. Okay, it's not bad. It's a different type of fish than they used at Captain D's. We had Captain D's a couple weeks ago. It's a different type of fish. Not as good, I don't think. Personally, I think the Captain D's fish is a little bit better. That's not to say this isn't good fish. Go ahead and put some tartar sauce on it. Okay, tartar sauce isn't bad. Captain D's tartar sauce is a little bit better, I think. You can see the tartar sauce on the top, the fish on the inside. Hopefully you can see out there. The breading on the outside. Not bad. It's got that crunchy breading that I enjoy a lot from fried foods. That's why we like fried food so much, is because of the breading. Finish up those fries. Okay, here's the last of the fries. The fries still taste good. 37 minutes into the video, and the fries are still good, even though they're not hot anymore. That's a plus. A lot of times fries go bad because they're not warm anymore. Get some of this breading. Okay, I'll finish up this piece of fish with a tartar sauce on it. Okay, that you're seeing down at the bottom, hanging down, that's fish. Right there. That's not tartar sauce, that's fish. This up here is tartar sauce. But this is fish. You can see that white spot there hanging out. Flaky fish. Nice and tender. It's soft. And it's not bad. But you can tell by the taste that it's not the same kind of fish that they use at Captain D's. So I have to give Captain D's the edge on that. Another okay, comment from Joel. I know it went way too fast. Something about the seasoning on the fries. All the ones with the seasoning, the flavor doesn't last as long or lasts longer. I couldn't. The comment disappeared. It's too quickly for me to read it, but you can read it down in the comments section. They last longer. Usually the fries that hold up the best are the ones with never disappear. The funny thing about this streaming is I'm just getting used to it. I haven't been doing streaming just this past month. It's the first I've done live streaming, so I'm getting used to the technology on how it works and everything, and interacting with it. And today is the first time I've actually had somebody on the live chat. So welcome to those of you on the live chat. Thank you for participating. And by the way, comment in the chat, and also those of you that are watching this on the rebroadcast after it's done live. Comment in the comments section. Where are some of your favorite places to eat fries? Where do you find the best and the worst fast food fries? Get some of these crumbs of the breading. Okay, we got one piece of chicken and one piece of fish left. So we haven't tried the chicken yet. So let's go ahead and try this piece of chicken. Okay, it's white meat chicken. So you can see the chicken in there. Looks like kind of a thin slice from this end. Maybe it's thicker on the other side. We'll find out. I guess it's getting a little tough toward the center. It is getting thicker. It was a little bit thin on the end, but it's getting thicker toward the middle. Okay, Joel likes Burger King and McDonald's fries. That's kind of a different thing there. The McDonald's has the thin, crispy fries. Now Burger King's thin like McDonald's are, or are they a little bit thicker? Okay, this chicken, okay, he says Burger King's are thicker and super crispy. Okay, that's a good comparison. They're thicker than McDonald's, but they're crispy. Whereas some of the other places are thicker but floppy, sort of thing. And so you got kind of like the best of both worlds. If you enjoy the thicker. The thickness of the thick ones, but like the crispiness of the McDonald's, the thin ones, then maybe Burger King is a good alternative to where you kind of get the best of both worlds. But this piece of chicken here, it's a little bit tougher than a lot of chicken. It's a tough piece of chicken, which I'm a little bit disappointed with. I just got the one piece, so it may be a fluke. That if I had another piece, it may not be as excuse me. If I got another piece, it may not be as tough as this one is. But with just one piece, that's all I can kind of go by right now, is how this one is. And again, the flavor is good. It's good chicken. And after that initial bite, it did get thicker. So there's more actual meat in here than that first bite indicated. So no complaints on the size. It's a decent sized piece of chicken. And of course, it's got the breading on the outside. Again, I hate to do this, but I have to give the benefit to Captain D's on the batter. I think I like their batter a little bit better than this one, than Long John Silver's. Again, it's not bad, but Captain D's is that good. Okay. So, would I come back to Long John Silver's for another one of these meals? Yes. Especially for this price. My goodness. $12, $13 for all this food, and I still haven't finished yet. I've got one piece of fish left, and plus I've still got the sides. And so can't beat the price, and the food isn't bad. I mean, there is better out there, obviously, like I was just saying, but it's going to cost you more. And you know the old saying, you get what you pay for. So while the product may not be quite as good, that, again, taste is subjective, so that's my own taste buds, my own personal opinion. Not quite as good as Captain D's, but it's close. It's not bad. And for the price, yeah, definitely, I'd come back. Out of those three things, the shrimp. I was surprised by those shrimp. Those shrimp were good. I was just going to say which was my favorite, the fish, the chicken, or the shrimp. Normally, I would have thought the fish or the chicken, but that shrimp was good. I was really pleasantly surprised by that shrimp. So that's going to be a tough call for me to rate the fish, the chicken, and the shrimp. The fish, I would give an edge over the chicken, simply because the piece that I got today was a little bit tough, the meat on the inside of it. And again, I don't know if that's normal for their chicken, but the pieces I got today, the fish was more tender than the chicken was tough. So I'll give a slight edge to the fish over the chicken. Say I'll give the fish a 6.5 to a 7. I'll give the chicken, that's the fish, I'll give the chicken a 6, maybe a 5. A 5.5 to a 6 for the chicken, just because it was a little bit tough. And again, I may adjust that up a little bit if I try it again and get pieces that are not tough like that. That would demonstrate to me that this was a fluke. It was a one-time thing. But based on what I got today, that's my rating. What did I say? A 6 to 6.5 for the fish, and then 5.5 to a 6 for the chicken. The shrimp, my goodness. If there was more shrimp in there, those were big shrimp. But if I was going to order it, maybe next time I come through here, I'll get that basket they were talking about that's advertised for $6. They got a jumbo shrimp basket. I don't know how many pieces are in that, but that would be my only drawback to the shrimp, is that you only get a few pieces of it and you end up wanting more. But that was good shrimp for a fast food shrimp place. So if I was come back again, for the first time in my life, I would get the shrimp over the chicken and fish. Normally I would go for the chicken and fish, but that shrimp was really good. I'm surprised. And so I'm going to give the shrimp today a 7. At least a 7. That was good shrimp. And I'm not usually a huge shrimp fan. I like shrimp, but it's always secondary to fish and chicken. Anyway, here's the coleslaw. We already ate the fries. So here, this is the other side. What we've got left is the coleslaw. Small tub here. Let's go ahead and taste this and see what it's like. When I used to get this before, I used to add salt to it. So I wonder if it'll taste kind of bland without the salt being added. Okay. It does taste a little bit bland to me, but that's my personal taste buds. I should have asked them for a packet of salt. Even though I shouldn't be eating salt because of my blood pressure, I should be avoiding it. I think if I had one of those small packets of salt, I would just sprinkle just a wee little bit on there to get a little bit more pep, and I think I would enjoy it a lot. because I remember enjoying this before with a little bit of salt on it. So personally, I would say add a little bit of salt to it, but it's a good thing that they don't add it to it. And they give you the option. You can always add salt to it if you want to. But you can't take the salt off once it's already on there. So kudos to them. That's a good practice for them to not have the salt on it. But again, I wish I had a packet of salt. I think my rating would go up slightly if I was to add just a tad of salt. This is good coleslaw. If you like coleslaw, if you're a coleslaw person, I think you would enjoy this. Taste the carrots in it. Now, my ex-wife was deathly allergic to carrots, so I wouldn't dare eat this around her. But you can see it's got the carrots in it. So this coleslaw, I suppose I'd rate it a 6. Again, slightly above average. It's not excellent, but I've had bad coleslaw before, and I've had really good coleslaw before. This is somewhere above the middle, but it's not the best I've ever had. So I'd say, if I had to give it a number between 1 and 10, I'd give it a 6 on the coleslaw. It's good. For me, on my scale, a 6 isn't bad. It's certainly edible, and it's certainly enjoyable. But there is better to be had. But then again, when you're comparing prices, again, $13 for all this. Here I am. I'm a big guy. I like to eat. And I remember days when I could order a value meal, like a Big Mac value meal at McDonald's, eat the whole thing, the sandwich, the fries, the drink, and still be left wanting more. This right here filled me up. I've got a piece of fish left, a whole piece of fish, and half of this coleslaw I've still got left. And I am full. I'll take a few more bites, and then I'm putting the rest away and finish it up later tonight as a snack. So for $13 in today's economy, 2024, that's a good deal. I have to say, that's a good deal. And again, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I don't understand why other places around the country that it seems like Long John Silver's has lost its popularity, almost like it's going out of business. Again, maybe the competition is too much for them. You could tell by my review today that it's not the best food that you can get, but it's good. It's edible. It's enjoyable. I would go back a second time. I would go back for more. I would go back. I don't think I'd go back every week, particularly because this is kind of a treat for me. I'm on this special diet for my doctor, and it's 1 day a week on Sunday afternoons. I cheat in order to do this video, and so this is my treat for the week. And so I try to mix it up a little bit, get variety, especially for this channel to do the reviews and stuff. So I wouldn't eat it every week just for that reason. I want to have some variety, so I'm not eating the exact same thing, salads and rice every day, which is what I eat the rest of the week mostly. So, but yeah, I would go back maybe once every month or so, and you get it again, just like I would any other fast place, like McDonald's. If I was eating fast food like once a week, or twice a week, I would go back to the same fast food place, any of them, maybe once every month or two, or three. But I wouldn't go back every week. And so this is pretty much the same thing. I would go back to Long John's about as often as I would to any other fast food place. So comparatively speaking, I just don't understand why they are losing their popularity so much around the country. Unless, some of the other places around the country, they've got other choices besides what we've got here. I know, you go to the West Coast and they've got different types of common chains that they don't have around here. Or even like the neighboring states might have some chains that we don't have here in Ohio. And so maybe that's contributing to it too. But anyway, I was surprised after the reviews I saw online that suggested that they were not popular anymore, and most people don't even know that they exist anymore, even when they practically live on the same street. I was pleasantly surprised when I pulled in here to see how busy they were. And so maybe it's a local thing. Maybe the people here like their Long Johns. And I can't say I blame them, because for this price and fast food that comes as quickly as it did, the service was good. The service was fast, comparatively speaking. I mean, I commented that the other places, bad advertising. That's a good point. It may be a bad advertising, in other places. I don't watch TV myself. I watch videos, but I don't watch network TV like I used to years ago. But those of you that do, maybe, and you see commercials for like McDonald's or Burger King or Wendy's, that sort of thing, do you see advertisements on TV for Long John Silver's wherever you are? If not, that might be the reason, because these other places are advertising and Long John's isn't. But anyway, it was hopping today. The service was fast. I had to wait in line a little bit because there were so many cars ahead of me. Plus, they were sure busy on side because the parking lot was full. So I can't blame them for being a little bit slow in the drive-through, getting me to the point to where they could take my order. But once I got up to the drive-through window, they got my order to me quickly. So the service was fast there. It was just a matter of they were so busy that it slowed them down compared to some of the other places I've commented on last few weeks that I went through. And they had the food in my hand basically before I even had a chance to finish paying for it. And I think a large part of the reason for that was because they weren't busy. There was no cars ahead of me. I placed my order. They got it done and handed out quickly, which is why fast food is there. That's one of the main attractions for fast food. But with them being as busy as they were, I can't complain about the speed that they served me today. So they've got good service, enjoyable food at quite a bargain price-wise. So if you're looking for a place to get something quick to eat, you can go through the drive-thru. You can go inside, and other videos, commentators have commented about the atmosphere on the inside, where they've got the bell that you ring. It's a little bit more kid-friendly. It's not like the kid-friendly type that McDonald's used to be, where they had the play place. But even McDonald's doesn't even have that anymore. But they do have at least last time I was in one of these, I didn't go inside today, but last time I was inside one of these, they had the decorations and stuff that was a little bit kid-friendly. almost made it look like the inside of a ship in some ways, like the big galley wheel where you steer the ship, and they have the bell by the door when you're ringing, but as you're going out, if you had good service, they like you to ring that bell as you're leaving. But anyway, I'd give it a thumbs up. If you're looking for a place to go, it's a bargain. It's a good deal. So anyway, we're over an hour now, so I'm going to have to sign off. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. For our poll this time, let's see where we go next week. We want to stay with the fish theme for Lenten season. Let's see. We can go with McDonald's. Will be our first choice. We can go McDonald's. They've got a special on fish, two fish fillets for $6. So we could try that if we want to. We can try Wendy's fish. We could try Burger King's fish. We've done Wendy's and Burger King in the last month, but we didn't do their fish. We just did some of their other sandwiches. So we could do McDonald's, Wendy's, or Burger King. We could go to Subway, and I could get one of their maybe tuna fish subs. I've gotten those before, and those were good. We could try Dairy Queen. I'm sure Dairy Queen has some kind of a fish sandwich we could try. Or we could try Napoli's. I was driving on my way here today. There's a Napoli's up the street, and I saw they had a sign up that they have a special on a fish sandwich. So we could try Napoli's fish sandwich if you want to. So let's go with those options or other. You can always suggest something other than that. But those are some of the ones that are here locally that I know have fish. We got McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, Subway, Dairy Queen, and Napoli's. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 different options. Plus, for the 7th option, you could put something different, some other. And so comment down in the comment section. Or if you're one of my Facebook friends, you can vote over there as well. We already got a vote in. Vote for McDonald's. All right. So first vote is officially in for McDonald's. Let's see what the rest of you guys vote. And next week, next Sunday, 2 o'clock p.m., come on back. We'll do another live stream. And whatever wins the poll is what I will eat. So thank you again for watching, guys, especially those of you that are new. And be sure to subscribe to the channel. Tell all your friends and, hit that share button. That way we can get 500 subscribers as soon as possible. And we'll have that giveaway where I'll give away a gift certificate to the winner's choice of fast food restaurants. So anyway, thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time. Everybody have a blessed week. And see you next time. Bye, everybody.